Hello, hello. I am so excited to show you how this makeup works. Right here I have my personal compact. This is my favorite size. It's kind of the medium, slightly big medium. The size I typically recommend people start with, you can see, is just a little bit smaller, but they're both double layered. So let's jump in. Well, and the reason I love it is that you can have lots of options, as you can see, while also having space to grow. Okay, now we can jump in. So let's do our foundation. First things first, I actually like to start with bronzer. Sounds a little crazy, but hear me out. When you use bronzer, it is so easy to overdo it. And so putting a little bit on first just gives a nice even base. You get that warm glow without messing up your coverage or anything like that. And like I said, it gives you an even base. So if you have acne or rosacea, this can also be really, really helpful. You can see right here, I have a little bit stuff going on. And yes, it's darker, but it's a little more even. So I'm actually gonna use my finger and I'm gonna tap right on. And you're gonna see the magic of this in just a minute. I'm just gonna put the leftovers kind of spread out. I got it on my nail. Okay, next, contour. I'm gonna use the small end of my brush, pick some contour up. When you go to contour, you're gonna feel for where your ear and your hair meet your cheek. You're gonna feel that cheekbone and you're gonna go right on top of it, not underneath. And you're using it as your guide. Doesn't have to be perfect or super pretty because it's all gonna blend out. Same thing on this side. There we go. I am doing a post later that talks about contour versus bronzer. What's the difference? Why do we recommend both? If you're just starting out and you have to pick between one, get the contour. Bronzer is an add-on in my opinion. I love it, I use it every day, but it is an add-on. Okay, just went across my forehead. Now I'm gonna do along my jaw. Now, here's the one thing. If you look, I've got a heavy brown line there. What I personally like to do is take whatever's left on the brush and blend down. Just like this. It's gonna make it a lot less harsh and easier to blend if you just do it at the same time. Okay, there you have it. So I'm gonna keep using this side of the brush and I'm gonna start with my base highlight color. I am going to put this everywhere I would normally put foundation. And I'm kind of just dotting it on. It doesn't have to be pretty or perfect. Just like that. Now, obviously I'm gonna put it right on some of my trouble areas. You might notice that I'm a little bit lighter here than the rest of my face. It's pretty normal. So I'm not going to put very much there, like just a smidge, okay? That's where the brightening highlight is really awesome because not only is it going to brighten under my eyes, like that, but it's gonna help kind of mesh all of my skin tones together. So I'm gonna go heavier there with this guy. And I just kind of randomly dot. That's my preference. I like a little down my nose. And if you really want to brighten, you can put some on the outer edge of your eye. Okay, we're looking really crazy, but that's kind of the point. Next is blushes. I like having options. They are super pigmented, so they look darker in the tin. A little bit goes a long way, but that's great for you because it means that you don't have to waste product. It's gonna last you a long time, which saves you money. So I am going to use this color right here because it is so scary to people. And I'm just gonna tap it right on the top of my cheekbone, just like that. Okay, here's the fun part. We're gonna flip it over and we're just gonna blend. That's literally it. You ready? Circular motion works. You can also tap or stipple. I do kind of brush it in right in that inner corner and along my under eye area. If you get fine lines, you might want to take a blending sponge just to tap and make sure you don't have any excess product there. You should not have creasing. If you do, there's too much product. You just need to blend it. Okay, so I'm starting with those lighter parts first, and then I'm gonna come in and blend my contour and my blush. Some people like to do their blush after they've blended. It's really just a matter of personal preference. I always tell people, experiment, see what you like. There's no right or wrong way with that. In fact, I think I'm actually gonna put a different color on because I'm just not feeling this. So you'll get to see that. So now I'm just going in. You don't wanna blend all of your contour away, but you don't want it to look harsh, right? I do sometimes feel like right in here, I can kind of see the lines. And so what I'll do is I'll just pick up a little bit of contour on my brush, not a lot, and kind of use that to blend. Okay, there we have it. So like I said, I want to pop on another color just for funsies. This is our limited edition Ever Red, and I'm going to use just a smidge of it. I'm actually going to tap it with my finger. Like you can see, it's super dark. Little right there. And the leftovers, I'm just going to pop onto my lips. What's really cool is that this palette really truly is all in one. So you could even use your contour or blushes as eyeshadows. It's just all so multi-purpose. Okay, got that on. I don't have eyeshadow on. I do have my brows obviously and some mascara on. And then that's it. One palette with my eyelashes stuck on it. One palette, one brush. It really is this quick. It's taking me about 7 minutes to explain the makeup. It usually takes me less than 5 to do my full face, and that includes eyeshadows. So let me know if you have questions. You can drop them below, or you can send me a message. You can get your color match at elizabethgilly.com. See you guys later.